Hello and welcome back to my channel Plants in Tropical Spaces. My name is Joan and I live in Lagos, Nigeria. And today I'd like to share with you my love for aglaonemas. I'll give you 5 reasons why you should also crush on aglaonemas. Now, aglaonemas are easy house plants. They are easily recognizable. They have these broad, big leaves. They're common house plants, really. And they have a sugarcane-like stem, like the dumpkins. So they're all over the place. And so my 5 reasons to crush on aglaonemas. Number 1, aglaonemas instantly brighten up a space. Now, because they have color in their leaves, you add an aglaonema to your space, it instantly brightens it up. Unlike orchids or anthuriums that you have to wait for them to flower, aglaonemas add color instantly. All you need to do is pair up your aglaonema with a neutral colored pot like this, a white one or a black one, and add to any space, and that's instant color for your space. Number 2, there's a variety of colors to choose from with aglaonemas. Now, this is the plant that really got me started on aglaonemas. I'd had one mother plant and I've propagated it quite a bit. So this is a red Valentine, I think that's the name. And it's different from this other one here. And it's different from this other one here. So there's a variety to choose from. I also have a green one here. Beautiful, isn't it? So I have another green one here. I think this is Silver Bay or Diamond Bay. I'm not sure. I'll confirm and write that down. And so with this variety of colors to choose from, you can mix and match in troughs or planters or in garden beds, just to do whatever you want with aglaonemas. Add color indoors, add color outdoors. They're fantastic plants to use in your decorating. Number 3, aglaonemas can live with you indoors, so you can use them to style your indoor spaces, and they can also live with you outdoors, so you can use them to style your garden. Now, they are shade-loving plants, so they have to be protected from harsh direct sunlight, especially the afternoon sunlight. Harsh light fades the colors on their leaves. If they don't have enough light, the colors do not look vibrant. So it's finding that balance. But then indoors, they actually tolerate the low light conditions. They just might not look as vibrant, but then they still live indoors with you. So they're a great addition for indoor spaces. Now, number 5, aglaonemas are easy to care for. They are drought tolerant, so they hold on to water for a longer period than some other houseplants. Now, depending on where you keep them, you might only need to water your plant once every few weeks, depending on the size of the plant, the size of the pot. So just watch out for those signs. They don't lose water easily because they have really thick leaves, and then they also hold water in the stems and in their roots. So they would forgive you if you forget to water them. A sign that you have forgotten is seeing the lower leaf getting brown and you eventually lose the leaf. So, but then the plant still survives. It could become limp, as has happened to me a few times in some rooms where I keep plants and I don't go so often. The plant becomes limp, but it survives when I water it. Number 5, you can grow aglaonemas in water. Now, I've had this particular plant in water for about 5 years now. I just caught the stem of a large plant growing outdoors and I dropped it in water and it developed roots. Now, from time to time, I trim the plant. I cut off the lower part, and so because it just grows taller, the new leaves come up smaller than the original leaves, but then the plant still survives. So all these new leaves have grown in water indoors. So I just take off the bottom part as the stem elongates just to bring it down a little bit. And I plant the lower part, the rooted part, in soil, and then it gives me another plant. So it's quite rewarding to grow this in water. It's easy to care for, growing in water. I change the water once every few weeks or to a month. If I don't have mosquitoes growing in it, I don't bother. So I don't add nutrients to the water. It does very well. All right, thanks for listening to my 5 reasons to crush on Aglaonemas. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a slightly longer version of the same topic on my website, plantingtropicalspaces.com. Please do check it out, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you like about Aglaonemas, and like this video, share it with others as well. And thanks for your support to returning viewers. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And so until the next video, bye.